Hello, my little bear cubs.
Oh my
Well,
God!
don't.
No, go for it.
Hello, my little bear cubs. It's Papa Bear on the mic, and I want to welcome you back to Secondhand Therapy, where just need to remind you we're not therapists, we're not experts, we're not licensed in any way. We're just sharing our experience with life and our therapy, aren't we, little boy?
We sure are. Thanks, Bear Cubs.
Don't
What?
talk to my bear cub. We haven't had the vote on if you're mama bear yet. You're getting a little too comfortable with daddy's bear cubs. Okay? So here's what I need you to do.
Yeah.
Watch it, pull it back, and hit that music. Okay?
Enjoy the show.
Hit the music, though. All right, tell me the truth.
Okay.
You're kind of a slut, right?
Excuse you?
You're a little slutty. No?
I mean, I can be. I think anybody's capable of being.
I didn't ask what you're capable of.
Yeah.
I said, who are you? Didn't I?
I'm gonna be honest.
Yes, my little slut. Tell me the truth.
I wish I was a little bit more slutty.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Tell me more.
I always have these these fantasies, you know, when you think like, oh, when you're in a relationship, even if it's a good one, sometimes you have these moments of being like, oh man, if I was out there,
Yeah.
I'd be running this town, you'd be like, oh, I'd be doing this and that, and then you get single and you just sit at home and eat turkey sandwiches, and you're like, man.
But that's you at 40. Have you always been like that? Because you were on the road for a long time.
Yeah, hooking up on the road is not as easy as people think it is. There's a lot of factors that go into it. Sure, sometimes you get lucky and like the stars lined up and you get to be a little slutty and it's great. But very rarely does that happen, because usually the people that are coming out to shows are coupled up, or they're with, even if there is a large group of girls, it's somebody's birthday or bachelorette party, and good luck picking that off. You know what I mean? So like, even on those moments, it's got to line up. And so, and as far as the dating apps go, when you're single and you're touring, when I'm linking up with somebody, I'm matching with somebody, it takes people weeks to like match with you, and by the time you get home, you're home for like half a month, and then somebody's like, this person in St. Louis wants to meet up, and you're like, well, that was 3 weeks ago, so not happening.
So you did a good job of not answering my question.
I said I wish I was a little bit more slutty sometimes.
But you're pretty slutty, right? You got a little fuckboy in you.
Yeah, I've been known to.
You've been known to deliver that dick like UPS.
Definitely when I was younger. Way more when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's why I ask.
Okay.
So my therapy session this week was I never had a hoe era.
Never
Never had a hoe era.
Oh, hold on. Not you weren't even high school hoe?
No, it's 300 pounds, dude. I was high school hoeing in the cafeteria. If that's what you're talking about. No.
Really?
No. And I got my first girlfriend when I was 17, which was my senior year of high school. And we dated all through college. So I didn't have college hoe either.
Buddy.
I fucked up. I know.
Yeah.
I know. I never had a hoe era. So I've been thinking lately that it might be time for old Lou Bear to open up hunting season. Okay?
Oh, really?
Because the salmon are dipped in honey. And I'm hungry, aren't I? So I went into therapy. And I was talking about this about the fact that I've never had a hoera. And that I'm having these thoughts or like urges to just go be a slut for a little while.
Really?
Yeah.
How did your therapist respond to you being like, I'm thinking about being a little slutty this summer?
I didn't say it like that. Right?
That's how I'd say it.
I know you would. You talk like your dad. He was kind of surprised. He was surprised that I never had a hoera.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just did the therapist thing. He's like, so why do you think that is? And yeah, I was like, well, I've never done it. It sure seems like a lot of fun. I'm in LA. There's many attractive women here. And who doesn't like a buffet? You know?
Okay.
So you and I have talked a little bit about this privately.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to get actually active on the apps.
To get hoeing.
Yeah. And when I say apps, I mean Hinge. Because I have one app. I don't do the other ones.
You're solely on Hinge?
Solely on Hinge.
Well, that's probably you got a hoe on the other Tinder and all that. That's for hoeing.
Yeah. But also Tinder, you know.
Yeah. I know how you feel about Tinder.
Yeah, I don't dumpster dive. You know what I'm saying? So I got active on Hinge. Okay. And I actually I restarted my Hinge. So deleted it, made a new one. So I got a new algorithm. Because I had all these, like, I had hundreds of just old messages that are just sitting there. And I was like, bro, I don't want to look at these anymore.
Yeah.
Deleted it, got a new one, fresh start. Right off the bat. Great activity. A lot of matches.
Yeah.
Right? 2 of them moved to text pretty quickly. And I was like, okay, this is how hoeing starts. We've gone from the text to the phone. Activate the hoe. Right? Now, here's what I didn't know about hoeing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of work.
Oh, it's a lot of work.
I guess I just assumed everyone operated like I do, where if I say, yeah, let's meet up Saturday, I now operate that I have plans on Saturday.
Oh, no.
I didn't know that.
Especially in LA, baby. There is no such thing.
There is so much maintenance in between. I had no idea how much rescheduling,
Some would say that hoeing is more work than relationships.
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. And so let me tell you about this one experience I had.
Oh, I can't wait.
Now,
Away we hoe.
Okay. Matched on Hinge. First couple messages. Hey, I like your page. It looks good. I was like, yeah, I like yours too. She goes, I love your photos.
Ooh.
And I said, oh, so you like them thick old tattooed bear men, huh?
That's what you said to her?
That's what I said. She said, it's my favorite. I like to be thrown around. Okay? Now, it's pretty forward, but...
Contestant number 1, make your way to the stage.
So, Daddy's a hoe now, so I go, oh, that's a bullseye, isn't it? Right?
Right off the bat. I mean, come on.
So I say, maybe I'll have to throw you around sometime. She says, wow, I really hope so. I say, let me know when you're free. She says, my number is da-da-da-da-da. Gives me your number. Okay? Now.
This is off to a great start.
You would think. Now, keep in mind, I'm new to hoeing. I don't know what to expect here.
Right.
But she gave me her number, so I have to initiate the text. Okay?
Right.
I don't know. We've already talked about me throwing this bitch around a little bit, which I can do, and I'm glad to do. I'm very strong. I work out a lot. I'm a very, very powerful man. Okay? Now, so my text is very opening. Hey, woman's name. I used her name.
Yeah.
It's Lou from Hinge. That's it. Right away.
The hoe thrower. It's Lou, the hoe thrower.
It's Lou. You know, that big bear you wanted to toss your carcass around. She goes, hey, exclamation point, like, da-da-da, what's going on? We chit-chat for a little bit. Nothing sexual. Nothing aggressive. Okay? She's working from home. I hope people are engaged in this story right now.
I mean,
You on the edge of your seat?
I can't wait to see how you fucked this up.
I didn't fuck it up.
Really?
I don't know.
Okay, let's.
So she's working from home, and she's like, "What are you?" And I was like, "Okay, this is just small talk, and I hate small talk. I can't do it." So I go, "Yeah, all right. Well, I gotta go take my dog for a walk. So I'll holler at you later." She's okay. Sounds good. Go take my dog for a walk. About an hour later, I get a text. Says, "Hope your walk was nice," with a picture of her bare ass.
Wow.
Yeah.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't know that's how it worked.
Right. Brand new.
Yeah, brand new to hoeing. Also, here's a society thing that I have accepted. I'm not upset about it, but I understand. There's a lot of talk about men don't just send pictures, but women can just send pictures.
Yeah.
I've accepted it. I'm fine with it. It's cool. Again, I just didn't know that's how it worked. So I open my phone. There's a big white ass on it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm very excited by it.
Of course. Yeah.
I go,
Anybody would be.
Hoeing is fun. I love hoeing now. This is fun. And, forgot a detail. Before, in our previous conversation with Small Talk, we had talked about meeting up Saturday.
Okay.
She's like, hey, we were like, okay, when are you free? And we landed on Saturday. Sounds good.
Okay, so you already had plans to meet up.
We have plans. We have marked Saturday as we're going to meet up on Saturday.
And there's been small talk back and forth. She's obviously interested. She's sending you.
No, so then I go, I'm going to take my dog for a walk, and then I get the ass pic after we have plans.
Okay.
Okay? And I said, are you sure you're not free till Saturday? Because I was like, I'd love to put that in my mouth immediately.
Yeah.
Now.
Trying to fast forward the hoeing.
Yeah, fast forward the hoeing, right? A little flirty. Be like, hey, I like the picture without... Because, again, I don't know how to respond to these things. I'm brand new to hoeing.
Is this your first photo out of relationship context? Like, you know, if you're dating someone and they're sending you photos, obviously, or whatever, but out of that kind of element.
From someone who I don't know their last name and we've known each other for an hour, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's been like people I've been flirty with for a while, like back in my Snapchat days or whatever.
Okay.
But just like, oh, hey, here's my number. Oh, would you like to see my ass? Never happened to me before.
Right. Okay.
So I said, are you sure you're not free on Saturday? She said, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, and a bunch of sad, whatever. And then she sends me a picture of her holding her shirt up with a bra on. And she said, are you more of a boobs or ass guy? To which I replied, yes. Right?
That's a perfect, that's a perfect response. Yeah.
That's what she said. She said, that's a great answer. And I said, well, I'm an honest guy. She replied with a picture of her bare breasts out of the bra and said, and I'm an honest gal.
I think I love her.
It was pretty great. Let me give you an update. I'm having a great time hoeing at this point.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Also at this point, I'm out running errands. So I'm like looking at these. I'm like, all right, delightful. Like trying to keep my dick under wraps in public, you know?
Grocery shopping, like, do I need spinach? Oh,
Yeah.
this-
Do I need spinach? Yeah. So I'm like, hey, I don't remember what I said. I was like, I'm at a Target. I never had my dick hard at Target before. Something like that. Right? I don't know.
Right.
And so then I get home and I was like, I feel like I'm supposed to reciprocate with a picture. So I don't know how you've got dick pics down.
Yeah.
I've seen his dick pics. They're fucking incredible. They're great. Very well lit.
Very artsy.
Oh, the vision is incredible.
Oh.
Have you ever seen a dick pic with panorama mode? It's because your dick's big. Get it?
Let me ask you this: Did she ask for a picture?
Hold on, we're not there yet. No.
Because she's sending you pictures, and
She's
you,
sending
and you
me
thought,
pictures.
I'll send one.
Yeah, because I get home, it's like a half hour later.
Okay.
So I feel like we're still in the conversation. So I just send a little teaser, right? Not a full dick pic, like half dick with a ball with my hand over. Okay. I do that.
All right.
She gives me a bunch of M's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And something like Saturday's real far away, and I'm like, oh, you're telling me, sweetheart, right? And I think it kind of tapered off after that.
Yeah. You guys started real hot and heavy.
Now, I panicked, didn't know what was going on, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, real hot and heavy. Out of my fucking league here. I'm so far out of my element. Had a great time. Now, here's what I've learned.
Oh no.
And you've helped me because I called you in crisis, didn't I?
You did. You did.
Okay. So, okay. After it tapered off, then later that night, like after a few hours of no talk, she just sent me a random text and she was like, I'm ready to see him hard. And I was like, I wasn't home. So I was just
You're like, I'm at a Foot Locker.
Yeah.
I can't right now.
I just said, I think I said something like, great, I'll see you Saturday. Or like, you know, like, 'cause,
just a footnote. Just like,
Yeah.
we're going to bookmark this.
hey,
and,
don't forget what you said. I'll show you in a couple days. I'll give you the live show. Now, so I think the next day we exchanged a couple texts, just like a check-in, nothing crazy. And the day after that, so I talked to you about picture exchanges and protocols, and you were giving me pointers on dick pics, on how to take a good dick pic.
I was, yeah.
All right?
I believe I even shared with you a girl on TikTok. I wish I knew her name right now. She's
Yeah.
fantastic. She specializes in Bordeaux photos for men.
What is Bordeaux? What does that mean?
What is am I saying that right?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bordeaux? Bordeaux? Anthony Bourdain? Anthony Bourdain photos. That's what she specializes in.
Real dark.
No, what is the when the women do it in lingerie and it's a Bordeaux? No, that's not right.
Bordeaux?
What is that word?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fancy lewd photos for your
just
partner.
some risque photos.
Some risques, but she specializes in helping dudes take risque photos
with your phone, propping your phone up, how to pose yourself, all that kind of stuff.
all
She's
that
great.
fun stuff. Yeah,
She turned me on to. I wish we could give her a shout out.
I know. We'll tag her somehow. But,
Yeah, we'll tag her.
But yeah, so I sent her. I sent a couple of videos from
Yeah.
her to you. And was
Yeah.
like, check this. This is a nice beginner thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't use any of that. But okay, so here's where my thought was. I just went to it was the next day. It was the morning. I went to the gym, had a great workout, feeling good. Feeling good. Right? I'm about to hop in the shower. So my brain, brand new to hoeing, says, get a little flirty with her again. Right?
Okay.
Because in my mind, I have the green light. She sent me pics unsolicited, told me I want to see him hard. Granted, it was the day before. So I go, all right, let me show her. Okay.
Yeah.
So I do my best attempt at a dick pic. I went with silhouette. I went with a dick silhouette. I got to tell you, I think it plays nice. It's got some mystery.
Silhouette.
It went with silhouette dick pic. I'll show you later.
I need to see this.
I'll show you the silhouette dick pic. Good lighting, leaves a little mystery, but you get most of the story. Okay? So I send a silhouette dick pic, and I said something along the lines of, just got home from the gym, about to hop in the shower, thinking about Saturday. Something like that.
Right.
I was like, all right, a little flirty. She doesn't reply for about an hour and a half. In that hour and a half, I call you up in a panic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because one, my dick's out there now.
Right.
It's just out there, and that makes me very uncomfortable. I've never sent a dick pic to someone I was not in a relationship with.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I don't. Because of that, I'm like, because if this goes bad, they just have my dick now.
Oh, my dick's on like milk cartons and shit. It's out there.
I know.
It's accessible. It's out there.
I know. Cottage cheese, too.
Yeah.
Oddly enough.
Like missing. Have you seen this dick?
Everybody has. Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
So I called you up and I go, hey, man, I tried this risky thing and I was trying to be flirty and she hasn't wrote back and my dick's out there now. And you explained to me, which again, new to hoeing, I didn't know, you only send a dick pic when it's requested, regardless of previous activity, regardless of previous conversations. You only send them when she says, let me see that dick.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't send it. Even if you've traded pics previously, even that.
Yeah. And
the sun going down resets.
yes, because that's what you brought up. You said, well, she said to me last night, she said, I can't wait to see it hard, or I want to see it hard, or whatever. And I said, yeah, but that was last night.
Yeah, I didn't know.
That doesn't count for today. Yeah, and that was a big thing that we talked about. It was like
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I understand you don't just send a dick pic.
Right.
Like
right,
you don't like get your number and go, hey, it's Lou. And like, I get
Save
that.
this in your phone.
Yeah, but I thought once you've broached the line of trading pictures, I thought it was like a green light. I didn't know that. That's good information to have.
Yeah, yeah.
Going forward.
Man, if you're out there and you're listening and you're thinking, I've been sexting with this girl for a while. I'm just going to, it's midday or it's evening time and I'm getting I want to send her my dick. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Unless she says, let me see that fucking dick.
Yeah, at 11:30 a.m. on a Wednesday. It's not a good idea, guys. Even if you go.
You sent it during brunch?
I sent a brunch day. Dude, it was a silhouette.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah. So,
Artsy brunch dick photo.
But when she did reply, after I had a panic attack about my dick, she gave me a bunch of M's.
Let me also as somebody who has recently experienced anxiety for the first time, an hour and a half of no response might as well be a year. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
An hour and a half of just when you take that risk, even when you're like getting hot and heavy and you're sending stuff back, sometimes there's a delay.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, did I fuck? Especially as a dude, you're like, oh, I fucked this up. Like they're never gonna talk to me again.
Women don't have that.
No.
Women, they'll send you a titty pic during your grandma's funeral, and you know what I say? I say thank you, thank you for the picture.
My grandmother would love this. Thank you. Yeah,
like they don't have to worry about that ever.
No, dudes are never like, oh man, can you believe she sent this? No dude has ever.
Oh, she just sent me titties. I'm trying to sit here and have a conversation with my buddy,
right?
And now I got these titties on my phone. The disrespect.
Never.
So it's a weird thing.
Yeah.
So I'm frantic about my dick being out there. I'm like, oh my God, did I upset this girl? Did I Am I being a scumbag?
Am I on the FBI watch list? Like, what's happening?
Side story, I was on the terrorist watch list when I was in high school. That's a true story. For another time.
For being a virgin? That's so
All
weird.
right.
Go on.
All right. That was unnecessary.
I didn't know it was a crime.
was
I
a
didn't
great-
know it was a crime.
It was a great joke. Great joke. Didn't love it. But that's a true story. Okay. So yeah, I'm like, oh, I thought I did something wrong. But she works from home, right?
Right.
And she wrote back, And then a few minutes after that goes, I might be busy on Saturday. now."
No.
I swear to God. And I was like, you could have spread those out farther, you know?
Oh my God.
And I said, okay, no problem. And then she says, I don't know for sure yet, but something may have come up. And I was like, okay. I was like, all right, it feels all right.
Something may have come up.
Yeah. And I was like,
It was my
okay.
dick. I took a picture of it. I sent
Yeah.
it to you. Now you don't want to fucking
I
meet
know.
up.
So I'm like, oh my God. But I don't know yet. That made me feel a little better. I was like, okay, just ill timing. Maybe not. Maybe she's just very nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. But then as it went on, like we checked in a few times again through the week, a little flirting, a little da-da-da. And we ended up not meeting up on Saturday. And then I had another woman that I matched with that we had talked about, and it's like, didn't come to fruition. I'm just like, this is a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, yeah.
To like maybe meet up with somebody. And I didn't understand when people talk about like having a roster that's what it was. It was like having a list of people you go like, hey, you free? And then like seeing what actually turns out.
Yeah.
I thought having the roster was just like, so you have a steady rotation of variety. I didn't know it was like a necessity of hopefully I can meet up with somebody.
Yeah, it's a list of backups. It's a list of like.
I had no idea that's what was going on.
Interesting.
Yeah. But here's where all of this led me.
Okay.
I don't think hoeing's for me.
You're giving up on Owen so soon?
I'm not giving up on it, but I've been thinking about it a lot.
Yeah.
And what I noticed was in the moments, because I had two women that I exchanged numbers with and I was texting with, flirting with. One of them we FaceTimed for a little bit. But when I wasn't in those, like if I wasn't actively flirting with somebody new or doing something, I found myself immediately going back to the apps, like looking for someone new. Like it became this like quick hit of like feeling good, like a dopamine hit, like getting the attention, getting the flirting. And then when the conversations were over, I was like, okay, let me go find somebody else. And I was like right back on the app.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah. And I didn't want to become one of those people that texts 15 people at 3 a.m. like, hey, are you up? Because I can't lay in bed alone because that's too uncomfortable. And I was just like, it doesn't seem that far off. Like I've been hoeing for a week and I'm already like on the app, like looking for shit. I'm like, how long until I'm up at 3 a.m. Like I need somebody here. And like, it felt so fucking gross. I felt like I did not like how it felt that I was relying on attention from these other people or these flirting just to like, and without it, I felt anxious or I felt like I needed more of it. It was such a gross feeling.
Yeah.
So I don't know that hoeing's for me.
No, there is an ethical way to hoe. You can ethically hoe.
Keep talking. Let me hear it.
This is where you don't really have like necessarily a roster of people or whatever the fuck, but you are talking to multiple people, but you're being upfront and honest with them, and they're being upfront and honest with you, right? Of what you're looking for, what saying that you're not really interested in anything serious, or saying that you're just looking up for casual hookups, these kind of things. Like there's ethical hoeing out there, and especially with polyamory and all these other things that are out now, like.
I think
Not
that's
out now, but like more popular now.
I think I'm sorry I interrupted you. I think that's what I was I think that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't, aside from that one that was like, hey, hope you had a good walk, here's my ass. Like, that's what it was like, hey, what are you looking for? And I was, just casual dating right now. Like, I'm not, like, that's what I was doing. I didn't realize I was ethically hoeing. That's nice.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm an ethical hoe.
Yeah, you're an ethical hoe.
Yeah. But even that,
Because that takes away the sliminess of it, of like, because I think of hoeing when you think of it that way of like, you're sexting multiple people, you're doing that, you're meeting up and stuff. It feels dirty because it's hidden. And I think as long as you're open and honest about it, about being like, yeah, I'm not really looking, this is what I'm doing, kind of thing.
yeah.
Then you're giving the other person a chance to navigate what they want to do or how they want to move forward with you. And maybe they're not interested. Maybe they are. Maybe they're okay with it. And they're like, yeah, I don't care. That's also what I'm doing, kind of thing. So I think ethical hoeing is you're allowed to have a little bit more empathy and more honesty.
Yeah, I think that's the hoeing I was trying to do.
Yeah.
And even that I did not.
I think you got rushed with somebody who was just trying to be like, oh, this is, who is already in the hookup culture, and we kind of like spun you off a little bit, like, oh, I don't fucking yeah.
And that was kind of my therapist's take on it when I was talking about all this. He said hoeing is hard for people who care about other people.
Yeah, you need slow motion hoe.
Yeah, that's what
you need slow hoeing.
So that's what he was like. He told me, he's like, you care about people. He's like, you care about how you make people feel. He's like, hoeing's hard. He's like, if you don't give a shit about hurting people's feelings or being flaky, he's like, hoeing's very easy.
Yeah, you got to be able to compartmentalize it.
Well, I'm a healthy person, so I don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I process my emotions. I try to. That's why I go to therapy. So yeah, that was his take, is like, it's good. Hoeing is going to be very difficult for me because I care about other people and how they feel and how I make them feel, and I might just not be a hoe, man.
I think you could be an ethical hoe.
I don't, maybe
a slow-mo hoe.
I think, but then how do I deal with when I don't have active flirty going to the absent feeling like I'm needing more? Because that's the feeling I didn't like. Because I don't think I did anything slimy.
No.
To the women, it was how I felt when there wasn't any interaction. I was like, oh, I need more.
Yeah.
That is where I was like, oh, this is a slippery slope of, I feel like that's how I transitioned from unethical hoe to like full fuckboy. Ethical hoe to full fuckboy.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a fuckboy. I know you got some fuckboy in you.
I do. I have a dash of fuckboy.
It's not, well, a dash, maybe a cup or two.
A little dash will do, yeah. Let me introduce you to an app.
Okay. I'm not going to be a third. I'm not going to be some married couple's third.
That's not what it's about.
Okay, sorry.
It's called Field. Now I think I've talked to you before about Field.
Spell it.
Oh God, FEELD maybe.
Okay.
Something like that.
Field. Got it.
Sure.
I don't know if it's FIELD. Like
no.
Playing the field. Field. Like,
yeah.
Ooh, you field it. I field the ditty.
Yeah, I got to double check that. But
Field. Onward. Go ahead.
Anyways, Field is a different kind of app where it allows you to get more specific with what you're into.
Pause. We are in no way affiliated with Field. This is not an advertisement. Thank you. Go ahead.
Sure. Yeah, there's no money here.
There could be.
There could be. We'd love to work with you.
Call us, Field.
No, but Field allows you to be more detailed in what you're looking for, and especially in the sexuality department.
Is there an ethical hoe section?
I mean, maybe there needs to be, but you can be more detailed on what you're looking for than these other dating apps where you're like, I'm casually looking to hook up, or I'm casually dating, or whatever the fuck. Like Field allows you to be like, this is what I'm into. Like you can get as detailed as you want about BDSM and being a third or doing any kind of kinks you may have. Any of that stuff is on there as well.
What does BDSM stand for?
I don't know. It's all the whips and leather and stuff like that.
Big dick so much. That's what BDSM is in my mind
But it allows you to go through and be more detailed about exactly what you're looking for, and that way you can meet up with other like-minded people and it's all displayed on their profile as well when you're flipping through and like all the other things. But it's just a way more detailed way to be like, this is what I want.
So I can be like, hey, I just want to like casually date, have some sex, and we treat each other with respect, and it's a safe space. And
yeah, that's exactly what it is. And then you can also mark what kind of kinks you got if you got any in there. I'm trying to throw some hoes around.
I mean, I'm not trying to, but I will.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you can mark hoe throwing in there.
Hoe throwing?
Hoe throwing.
Imagine if hoe throwing was an Olympic sport. I would be the platinum medalist.
God.
What? They got platinum medal.
Yeah.
They do. They made one for Daddy. They did.
I don't think I've ever thrown a hoe my whole life.
You've never like...
No, I'm
Well,
a
you're-
$150.
Yeah, you're a tiny boy. You're a little boy. You're a little boy. Women love it.
Yeah.
They love... Yeah. It's it's wild. Because you have to... Like, because I am so concerned with, like... I don't want to hurt anybody. Like...
Yeah.
You got to know your limits.
Emotionally, physically.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm not trying to throw you in. I'm not trying to put your head through the headboard, but I'll relocate you from here to the bed with one little swift toss. No problem. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Women love it. It's odd. They really like just. I don't know. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I was going to talk about like, I think this is why. What a stupid fucking thing to say. I don't know anything about why women like what they like. Why would I even go there? I don't know why.
I'm curious more about what your therapist had to say about your ethical hoeing.
His main takeaway was that it's going to be hard for me because I care. And like, even I told him, like, having my dick out there, I was like, it makes me so uncomfortable. And then he retorted, he's like, do you think the girl that sent you 3 pictures, you think she cares? And I was like, no, I don't think she does at all. He's like, that's the difference.
Yeah.
He's like, she doesn't care at all. I was like, oh. He's like, yeah, you give a fuck. He's like, it's going to be hard. And because I was thinking about, like, let's say I am in a situation where I'm having like multiple partners and with one of them a condom breaks. Like, in my mind, I'm like, I have to communicate that. Be like, hey, I had a condom break. I got to go get tested, da-da-da. When most people would just be like, hey, I can't meet up for a while. I'm like, oh, I just want to tell the truth.
Yeah. That's ethical hoeing.
I know, but I don't think there's a pool. I don't think there's a big enough pool of ethical hoes. It's just going to be me and 2 other guys out there, and we don't want to hang out. I would love. Are there ethical women hoes out there?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
in L.A.
Well, I don't know, but yeah. No, obviously, yes.
I mean, in the Midwest.
Yeah. Yeah, they're Amish.
Do the Amish have hoes?
Oh, the Amish be hoeing, dog. You know what I
Really?
learned about Mormons? Oh, buddy.
Well, careful. Go ahead.
Well, you know,
What'd you learn?
this is a fact.
Did you learn it from a Mormon?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
They
Very
partake in a thing called soaking.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah. Now you know. Now you know.
That's college kids mostly.
Yeah. So when, because they're not allowed to hook up officially, so what
They're not allowed to engage in intercourse.
right.
Yeah.
So what they do is, the man will put his penis inside the woman,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it.
Yeah, it just
It
sits
just
there
sits there
and soaks.
and soaks. And sometimes they will have a third person come in
Oh,
and like rock the bed and like add motion to the bed.
Just fuck already.
Just fuck already, dude. Just fuck already. There was a I knew a person growing up,
Yeah.
very religious family,
Man or woman?
woman,
Okay.
boyfriend also very religious.
Mm-hmm.
They did not want to have sex before marriage.
Yes, they did. But go ahead. They wanted to.
They wanted to.
Yeah.
So she only did anal sex with him.
Yeah, I've heard of that too.
Hey, man,
That's worse.
that's fucking.
That I would argue
Right?
is more intimate than regular fucking.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I just don't understand when you hear about these things. You're
Imagine
like, hey, fucking.
imagine being that guy, and you're going from anal to regular vaginal section. You're like, what a downgrade.
Like, I hope we get divorced so we can start butt fucking again.
Although I gotta say, have you ever done anal?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I'm not either.
I don't.
It's fine.
Yeah, I don't get the allure.
I feel like it's just a taboo thing.
Yeah.
I much prefer a vagina to an anus. Personally, the anus, that's my third favorite hole. I got two others I would take.
I'd rather put it in your ear. Okay, fuck what you heard.
He said, fuck what you heard. Fucking idiot.
I had some experiences as a young man, and I dated a girl who only wanted to do anal, and I think it turned me off from anal for the rest of my life.
Was it like a virginity thing?
No, she just preferred it. Like, we would have regular sex, and then she would be like, I really want to do anal, and she like wanted it all the time, but she was like really aggressive with it, and I was like, I'm not really into it. And she's like, fucking do it. I'm like, all right.
That's also wild because you have a huge dick. Like, that's unhinged behavior.
Yeah, she's broken.
Yeah. Poor thing.
But yeah, it was.
Still can't walk.
It's still she's in a wheelchair. Jesus. No, but I've never gotten into that. I don't.
Yeah,
man, I don't get
it's
the
fine.
allure
I think
of
it's just like the taboo thing.
Yeah.
But it's whatever. Like, if she's in it, I'll do it. But like, it's never gonna be my first choice.
Yeah.
That's just me. Now my therapist got off track. So my therapist, I'm trying to think what else my therapist said about it. Oh, he also, because I said all this in therapy, and he pointed out, he's like, so you came in talking about you think you want to have a hoe era, and within 20 minutes had already come to the possibility that it might not be for you, and you already had reasons why. I go, uh-huh. He goes, you don't need me for this. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, he gave me a really nice comment. He's like, I think you're closer to where you want to be than you think you are. He's like, because you have the presence of mind to work through these things and how you feel and da-da-da. And he's like, yeah, maybe it's not for you. He's like, maybe give it more time. He's like, now that you know what it is, and he agreed, he's like, there is a lot of work that goes into it to like maybe meet up with somebody. He's like, there's no harm if you want to keep doing it or if you don't. Like, I was like, oh, cool, man. Tell me what to do. He never just tells me what to do.
Well, yeah. I don't know if legally they can do that.
Well, no one's here but me and you, so tell me what to do. Right? It's just us.
It's just us. So what am I doing with these hoes?
So my opening question, let me hear about your sluttiness. Let me hear about your fuckboyness. Because I know you got a lot of fuckboy in you.
I do, but I wish again. I wish I was a little sluttier. I wish I was taking more risk or going out more, or doing those kind of things.
So what I've asked you multiple times is, tell me about your sluttiness. And you keep deflecting, going, I wish I was sluttier. Hey man, you're pretty slutty. Okay, so let's talk about it.
You know, I'm more of I'm a slut text. I'm a slut texter. I'm a slutty texter.
Yeah,
I'm a sexter. Here's what I'll say.
Something dishonest. Go ahead.
No, this is honest.
Okay.
And we've talked about this before a little bit. I don't necessarily always need to go through with it.
Yeah.
I like the chase. I like the sexting. I like the build up. I like the exchange. And a lot of times that's good enough for me. And I don't need to actually hook up with somebody or pursue that any further. For me, just like that exchange and knowing that, like, yeah, they're into it, I'm into it, like, that's enough for me.
So just knowing you could get it if you wanted it is enough.
That, but also that back and forth is enough for me. The pictures, the naughty text, the talk, like I like that. I'm into that. And so, yeah, that's enough for me a lot of times where it almost feels like I have been with them. It almost feels more intimate.
What?
Yeah.
It was more intimate than putting your body inside their body?
Yeah, sometimes. Because,
Well,
when you're talking back and forth and or sometimes, yeah, yeah. You gotta get into sexting.
I did.
That's
I did it wrong.
yeah, yeah. And plus, like, again, I'm experiencing anxiety for the first time in my life. So sometimes after you hook up with a stranger, you have all those, oh my God, all those what ifs of like, almost immediately when I was younger and in my hookup heyday, I always feel like shit afterwards. I'd be like, oh, she's pregnant. She is definitely pregnant, and I've got fucking herpes and fucking everything. Like, it's all fucking bad. Like, I would immediately, there was no, it was all hot and heavy and great in the moment. And then as soon as you come, you're like, well, that's it. Well, she's,
And that's is what referred to as post-nut clarity.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you just, and that right there has stopped me more times than anything of that feeling of being like, oh, I know I'm just going to feel like that afterwards. So
Yeah.
it stops me a lot of times from actually hooking up.
And when I was thinking about, when I do think about hoeing, I do have those thoughts of just the inherent health risks that come with it. But also, I think I just feel like shit about myself because I feel like what I'm doing is just engaging in two people just using each other. And I don't know that I would like how that feels. I feel like I would just feel like shit.
Sometimes you do.
Yeah, and I don't want to feel like that. Like, okay, yeah, I got to fuck and that's great. But like, is it worth feeling like shit after?
In my hoeing heyday,
Last week, go ahead.
no, I was in a relationship for a little over 8 years. And then when we broke up, that took most of my 20s and early 30s, right? Like in that area.
You went on a tear.
Oh, it was bad. It was
slinging dick like Harry Styles out here.
it was not great. But you definitely, I had those moments, but you have to know, and this is kind of going back to like the ethical hoeing, is like, I was always upfront. I was always honest with these women. And so they are using me as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You're just two people using each other.
Yeah, and
it's kind of something gross about that to me, but sorry.
For sure. Sometimes it does feel that way. And you do end up chasing that feeling of like, when can I get another hit kind of thing. And I think we forget though that you can turn that on and off at any time.
I don't think I can.
Oh, really? That addictiveness,
that's what I was saying. Yeah, like when the flirting was done, I was like, I want more of this.
Oh.
And I don't know why. Like, it's nice to feel desired and wanted, and
yeah,
it's fun to flirt. And then when it's over and you're just like, it's just you in a room alone, you're like, oh, I felt way better a couple minutes ago when I was.
Yeah.
And I did not like how that felt. And like I said, it felt like a really slippery slope to becoming one of those people that's just like, are you up? Are you up? Are you up? Until someone would be there.
See, I never got into that area, but there were times where I'd meet up with multiple women a week or something like that. Mm-hmm. But there's also times where you'd be able to pause. There were definitely times where I would feel like shit. You'd hook up with a couple people and you're like, oh, this is not what I want to be doing with my life. And then you wouldn't for a few weeks. And then I'd be like, all right, let's go back out there. So
yeah, it just seems like a terrible cycle.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem healthy at all.
No, it's not. It's not healthy, and that is not the hoeing that's for you. That's the hoeing that you compartmentalize everything, and you kind of turn those feelings off, and you turn that fuckboy way up, and you go, all right, you know what? This is just for fun, and whatever.
Yeah, I don't think I have that gene in me.
Yeah,
it's weird, man. And here's the thing, I wish I did. And here's the other thing I talked about in therapy because we were talking about that. Like, I wish I could be that guy, but really I don't, because it feels. I don't want to say it feels because I've never felt it, but it seems like it would. It seems like it would be such an empty existence, to where all of your.
Yeah.
Let me give you my thoughts. Because it seems like all of your human connection isn't real. It's just these little quick temporary, like, oh yeah, we like each other and we're having sex and we're connected, and then it's over and you're like, oh God, I don't want to spend any more time with them. They don't want to spend any more time with me. And then like the post-nut clarity, the reality sets in of what you're actually doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like it's just such an empty existence, and I don't want to become that person.
Yeah. Now, in my hoe heyday,
Last week, yeah,
this was also the lowest point of my fucking life when I was living in that little studio apartment by myself, and everybody had just died, and I was single and living alone for the first time, and all of these things, and like. Wanted to literally kill myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, all you're saying is true. Those moments are great, but they're fleeting, and you're left with this empty shell of an experience of like, yeah, that was fun, but what was that? What is this? Yeah. What is real? Because it is so outside of what societal norms are that it doesn't feel real. Because society pushes
do you think
on
it's
us
outside of societal norms.
Yeah, society pushes on us all the time. I mean, when you're a little kid on, it's when you get married, when you got a girlfriend, you got the and then when you're dating somebody, it's when's the wedding, when's the baby, it just never fucking ends from the outside.
Yeah.
So the idea of being with somebody new all the time, well, that's not what you do. That's not what makes a good person. And you get into that whole fucking thing about like, I think that's where the shittiness and the sliminess comes from, is even when you're doing it ethically and you're being honest with people and all these things, you still have this slime on you because of what society puts on us as this normal idea of what love is supposed to look like and how you're supposed to behave. And I think that's where the sliminess comes in.
That's interesting.
Every time I get out of a relationship, I think to myself, because I'm a serial monogamous, very few times in my life have I been single. And most of the times I've been in a relationship, and then there have been long-term relationships. Even from when I was in high school, I was in a 3.5-year relationship in high school, and then, on and on and on. So very few windows in my life have I had this opportunity to be slutty or single or any of these things. But every time I get out of a long-term relationship, I always have the same thought, which is monogamy is such a bad trick they played on us.
What do you mean by monogamy? What does monogamy mean to you?
Just the idea of like meeting somebody when you're young, usually is what they want, right? The ideal situation for society is like your high school sweethearts. Remember, you always hear about these people, right? Like, we met in high school and we've been together for 40 fucking years. And people are always like, oh, that's the sweetest thing I ever heard.
Yeah, I think that's our parents' generation, though. I don't hear that anymore, but go ahead.
And this idea of like these long-term one-partner situations is the ideal thing for society, right? And I don't know how much I buy it anymore. This idea of like, this is your person forever. Don't look at anybody else. Don't fucking talk to anybody. Don't even like a fucking Instagram post. That's cheating.
Okay, so what you're doing now is you're projecting past relationship fights that you've had.
No, I'm saying
out there. Nobody's
general,
saying don't talk to anybody else. That's just unhealthy relationships.
Yeah, but that's mostly relationships are unhealthy.
There's a lot of hyperbole going in here, but go ahead.
You would not agree that most long-term relationships are unhealthy?
No, I wouldn't agree with that.
What's the divorce rate?
That long-term relationship and marriage are different.
Okay. Most marriages are unhealthy.
I wouldn't say they're unhealthy. Most marriages fail.
And that's a healthy thing?
Why they fail, I don't know. I don't think marriage is a great idea, but we're talking about monogamy. We're not talking about marriage. So these are different topics.
I kind of think, well, I think the two go hand in hand.
No,
Monogamy leads to marriage.
doesn't have to. You could be with somebody forever and not legally get married. That's fine.
Yeah, I think that's rare.
I think it's less rare than it used to be. But I think when you talk about monogamy, you're talking about having one partner.
Yes.
It doesn't seem like you're talking about marriage or how it ends. So I think we're kind of having two different conversations.
I think the two blend together. I think there's enough overlap
Okay.
that you can have the same conversation.
I disagree. So let's talk just about monogamy.
Okay, just about monogamy.
And then we can talk about marriage in a second.
This idea about this is your person, don't even think about anything. Like, this is it. You did it.
Okay.
So that part of you is over. No matter how much you change, no matter how much you grow, no matter how much whatever, like, that's your person. So shut the fuck up, keep your head down, and just love them forever, and then that's all you're allowed to do. I don't think that's a real thing anymore.
Okay.
With the connectivity and growth of technology and everything else, like, sure, it was easy for your grandma and grandpa to love each other. He never fucking Snapchatted anybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, duh. And even now we're getting, these, sometimes you hear something like, we found grandpa's letters from the war. Yeah. Turns out there was a bitch in Kansas. He was, you're like, oh no. Like, imagine if that guy had Snapchat or Tinder or any of these new technologies that we have to connectivity.
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
Your fuckboy showing. Go ahead.
For sure.
Go, let's hear it.
Yeah, but I think that the idea of one person forever is the old model.
You got to take forever out of it because that's marriage. Because monogamy can be just a one-on-one relationship. And I think what you're trying to say is that, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you think that locking yourself to one partner is
outdated.
Yeah.
I think so.
Regardless how the relationship ends, when you're in the relationship, for it to just be a locked-in one-on-one thing, you don't really agree with anymore.
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what we're talking about.
Now, I don't know what the answer is. I don't know if it's polyamory. I don't know if it's...
I'm not fully sure I understand what polyamory means. I know it means multiple partners, but I don't know if it means, do you have like one main partner and then you have like other more casual? I don't know what it means.
Yeah, so you are pretty much partnered up with one other person. A lot of times this is how it works. Obviously, there's... Yeah,
right. There's endless
yeah.
setups. Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of the times it's you and a main partner, and then you're able to date or have long-term relationships. Either you both share that person, or you're allowed to kind of add subcategories under your.
So you could have like your main girlfriend, and then have an ethically sourced side girlfriend that's also a girlfriend, not just a casual.
Yeah.
Side. Oh dear.
Yes.
That sounds expensive.
Yeah, so you can have all of that. So yeah, I think. And again, with these ideals of traditionalism getting peeled back more and more with the generation coming up behind us, of like a lot of these kids aren't getting married, a lot of them aren't going to college, a lot of them aren't buying houses. These conversations we've had before. So I think this idea of having,
when you say these kids, what are you talking about?
Like 18 to 25 now.
Okay. So you don't think people are buying into it as young as they used to?
Yeah, I think my generation, I think it goes like this. I think the generation before us was like, hey, we have to go to church on Sunday because fucking mom and dad are going to hit us if we don't. And then we don't want to go, but
now we're on religion. Okay.
Well, I'm saying, okay, hey, we have to get married because that's what mom and dad want us to do.
Got it. Okay.
And they're going to be mad if we don't get married.
Okay.
And have a baby.
I agree. I do think our parents' generation was like that.
And they're like, we don't really want to do that, but they're going to be mad at us. And then we came along.
I don't know if they didn't want to or not, but I do think that was the expected norm.
Yes, that was the expected. And then it came to us, and we were like, I don't know, man. My parents did that, but I don't really feel like doing that. And now we're getting in this expansive world of what you're talking about with this idea of like long-term partners without marriage and things like that, where you're like, yeah, I'm not really doing that. I know my mom and dad did that, but that's not really for me. And it's more open choice. And then I think the generation behind us is going, yeah, I'm not doing that. That's dumb. There's just no question about it. Like, I don't care if you like it or not. I don't care if you're mad at me or not. Like, for me, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
And that's just how it is. And I'm loving that because they're doing this on a lot of different levels with traditionalism, religion, marriage, house ownership, all these things. They're going, that's not for me. And that's great. Mm-hmm. So I think this idea of one person forever, whether it's marriage or long-term relationship without marriage, I think that's an outdated thing. And I think the generation behind us might be into getting rid of that, a step closer to getting rid of that.
So what's the ideal situation for you, do you think?
I don't know, because I am a serial monogamous, and I do like the idea of, I'm from the Midwest. I grew up in the fucking 90s, so like I still have a lot of that family man in me.
Yeah.
But I like to flirt.
Yeah.
I like the other side of it. I like the attention, and I've just never really been able to explore both of those freely while I was in a relationship. I started to a little bit, and then a relationship ended.
Yeah.
But that was almost like an ideal situation for me, was being able to have a steady home life, of being able to, come home, have the family life, do the things, but also be able to explore and take advantage of experiences and opportunities when they arise. Like, I don't necessarily want to be on the hunt.
Yeah.
My whole life.
Oh, it sucks. I just tried it.
It's the worst. But however, the idea of going through life and traveling as much as I have and meeting all these people like I have, sometimes you meet somebody and you go, man, that'd be fun. Or we really connected. But you're not allowed to do that. And you can't even do that. And because society's going to, okay, great. I won't do anything then.
It's interesting how you hear it in this authoritative, like,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to do that. Which partner of your past was that? Because that's not the voice that's out there.
Oh.
But that's the voice that you hear, which is really interesting. It's like a shaming, authoritative thing. I know which partner it was.
Yeah.
I know why I'm asking, but
I think that, that's just how it feels a lot of times, or how people judge you outside of relationships, how people judge you. If you were like, if 5 years ago, you're in a relationship.
2018.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go 10 years ago.
There we go.
10 years ago.
2013.
If you were in a relationship and you were telling your friends, hey, we're in this poly relationship, and they'd be like, what? I'd be like, yeah, that means I'm with, Becky, and we're in love, and we've been together for a while, but I'm kind of also seeing Sarah, and Becky knows about it, but, whatever. It'd blow fucking, like, people would, it would be, everybody around you would be like, can you believe what they're doing?
Yeah, but who gives a shit?
I know, but the idea of the greater society of saying that, and I think it's less and less and less now, so I think it's a more normal thing, which is great. And I have never been exposed to that environment where you're allowed to be able to have both of those worlds. That's what I'm saying.
Or you care so much about what other people think, and you have to be liked, that you just don't do what you want to do because you're afraid of what other people think.
Of course.
And that's your thing. That's not society's thing. That's your problem.
So you don't think...
And we know that.
You don't think that society was stricter on those kind
fuck?
of relationships years ago?
I don't think society is strict or unstrict. I do think what you're saying has some merit in that younger people are starting to understand that your life is yours and you should do with it what you want.
Yeah.
As long as you're not hurting anybody else, that there's There's no harm to doing whatever you want. But yeah, I think that mindset was more rare in the older generations for sure. But I don't think society is strict or unstrict. No.
Really?
Yeah. We've always been able to do whatever we want. I mean, not women, of course. Look at the Supreme Court. Us as men, yeah, we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, I definitely feel like there's definitely been I definitely think you can say the society is strict or unstrict at certain times.
No, I don't think society has any say over what anybody does. I think it's just people who are worried about being judged or how they're looked at.
That's blowing my fucking mind right now.
Really?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, like I don't, because like think about, I know you've known people that are your age that are married and they don't want to be married anymore.
Yeah.
And they don't want to get a divorce because what are people going to think? You have to explain why you got divorced. And who gives a shit? Pull the fucking plug. It's not working. It's not going to work. It's fine. I don't think it has anything to do with society. It has to do with what people are going to think of them.
Now I'm going to push back on this.
Push it back, daddy.
I'm going to go again. So they do have more freedom because divorce is more regular now and more normal. It happens more and more and more, right? Now let's take the fucking clock back to the fucking 50s, 60s.
I wasn't there, but go ahead.
If you're going to say, hey, Susie and I are getting divorced, it would be, you'd be fucking shunned. You would be like, people would, in your neighborhood, in your family and stuff, they couldn't fucking wrap their head around.
Yeah, that's not society. That's the people in your life.
Society.
That's not society.
Who do you think society is?
Society is the greater amount of people.
Yeah.
It's not your neighbors. That's not society. Those are the people in your life.
Yeah, but even in the idea, like, there was no... I mean, we had a TV show in the fucking 2000s about divorce court or whatever the fuck. You wouldn't be able to air that on TV in the 1950s or 60s even.
It could have been the biggest show of the 60s. We don't know that.
Society,
I would
not put that on the fucking air.
That I agree with.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean you can't do it or it's strict.
Because society was stricter then.
I don't think it has anything to do with society being strict. I don't think of society as a strict thing.
Really?
And that's probably my straight white male privilege. I'm sure it is. Shut the fuck up in the comments. I get it. My life is easier than a lot of people. I get it.
Yeah.
I don't view society as, I guess I don't want to say I don't view it. I've never thought of society as being strict or not strict.
That's so interesting.
I think it just is. And you either conform to society or you don't, or you find a medium. I've always thought that's how most people operate. I've never understood people that look at society and be like, and see what they can and can't do. I just thought of whether you're going to go along with it or not, or pick and choose what you like.
Interesting.
You think society is all about careers and making money, and you went to be a comedian. That's going against the societal norm.
Yeah.
Were they weren't strict on you? They didn't say, hey, go work in a factory in Ohio?
Of course they did.
Yeah, but you didn't listen.
And I said, fuck that.
Exactly. Because it's not about, I don't think it's about strict or unstrict. I think it's just, it's whether or not you want to do what everyone else is doing, or if you want to pick and choose or do your own thing, I guess.
So what are you going to do? You going back to hoeing or what?
I don't fucking know, man. I don't know, dude. Here's my main intention. Because as we've prefaced in earlier episodes, I took a good 4.5 years off of dating after my last relationship.
Yeah.
Because my partner passed away. So really, the honest truth of what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to keep myself open to connection and not put pressure on anything. And if I meet somebody that I get along with, then just let it be what it is. If it turns into a platonic relationship, I'm fine with that. If it's a casual thing, I'm fine. Short term, long term, I'm fine. I just, as long as I can keep myself open to connection and not put pressure on whatever is happening, that's kind of all I'm really focusing on. But the specificity of hoeing, I don't know that I'm going to pursue hoeing. Because like I said, it kind of showed me a glimpse of something that I don't think is worth it. Like, yeah, you get to have sex and that's cool, but after it's over, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I've done so much. Like, I'm going to therapy to work on self-love and self-worth and to put myself in situations where as soon as the good part's over, I feel like shit about myself. It just seems like a bad thing for me to do at this point in my life.
Yeah.
I don't need that for myself. So I don't think hoeing's for me.